I'm sharing my screen. Okay. Everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, right. Okay. So, like last week we discussed, right? Enter script, how to we can record the script. After the record the script, what functions will be generated, and what is the use of start transaction, end transaction, and we are seen from the parameterization also, right? So today we'll discuss from the more about parameterization and we can do. Okay. So what is parameterization? Nothing but like which values you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So why we can do in the parameterization? Nothing but when you are executing the script in the like controller, right? So you are executing multiple users. So multiple user point of view, you need to 1 minute. Yeah. So we need to multiple user point of view. So we need to do for the parameterization. So means we are giving to the server static input to the server. So what is the parameter? Nothing but it's a static input to the server, or what are the values you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So when we are recording the script, everyone should know the like what values we are entering through keyboard. So like if you open any application, we know that. Okay, for example, we'll opening from the some Pestore application we are doing, right? Open Pestore application. So you are entering from the sign in detail, means username password you are entering. So you are entering means what we can do, we need to do for the parameterization. So give from the data JTW and click on login button, and after that you are selecting some the one of the product, and in that we are selecting from the one of the fish. We have different type of products will be there, so there you are selecting from the different fish, and you are adding the cart and proceed to checkout. You can observe this all details you are entering through keyboard. See card number, expire date, abs like first name, last name, address 1, address 2, city, zip. So all details you are entering. Continue. So means now we are know from the for this application, okay, which values we are entering. So those values we do the parameterization. After record the script, you can come to the script, and now you need to identify the like what values I want to do the parameterization. So username, password we need to do. See already we did from the username, password, and after that which value we can do? You need to search from the request by request. See click on pet this request. You have the any values you are entered? No, right? So means no need to do for the any parameterization here. And after that like request by request you can check first of all. Okay, for here also select product ID, we are selecting the product but you are not entering that. So means here also there is no value. And come to the add to cart, just you are clicking, so that is why there also we don't have anything. And proceed to checkout, no values. And if you go from the here order action, like here we are entering from the everything. See you can observe credit card, expire date, all details you are entering through keyboard. So means this all values also we need to do for the parameterization. Already we done the username and password. Now if you want to do from the like credit card, okay, so you can select this, and after that click on right button, replace with parameter, and click on create new parameter. And here you need to provide the which value you are doing. Now which value we are doing? Which value we are doing?
Credit card.
Credit card. So you need to provide from the credit card. Okay, and you can give from the parameterization nothing but underscore p also fine. Means someone will be see means okay you done from the parameterization. Otherwise if you want clear means param. Okay, and after that parameter type. So this is the type also very important. Already I told we have the different type of parameters, file and data will be there. So if it is a text or numeric, anything will be there, we can consider as a which type? File type. If it is, I can observe here expire date is there, this is the date, so we can select as a file. No, because
Oh,
we have the different parameter type will be there, that is the date and time. and we have the group name will be there, and the iteration number will be there, load generator, random number, table, unique number, and user ID. So we have different will be there. Okay, so maximum we are using from the file and date and time. Remaining we can use from the as a like based on from the requirement only we can use. Okay, so in that if it is now we are doing from the which type, file type, and click on properties. Okay, and what you can do, see you are doing from the credit card, click on create table and okay. And by name you need to select from the by name is the which value we are doing, this is the value, so you need to select from the by name this. So here we have the two things will be there, by number like it's indicating from the column 1, by name nothing but it is indicating from that credit card param. So after that you can close this and click on ok, and always no, like this is the if you are replacing point of it is asked here. So credit card it will be there in the many places, same credit card number. So you want to replace means you can click on yes, if you don't want means click on no. Okay, then next we can do from the next is the what is that expiry date, that is the date and time. So we'll see the next. Okay, now again first name also we can do for the parameterization, again replace with parameter, create new parameter, and give from the name of the parameter name. What is the parameter name? First name. So I'm giving as a first name underscore param. And this is the which type, Praveen? It's a parameter type. What is the parameter type?
Date.
Date. No, no. Is I selected which one?
File.
First name,
The
right?
first name, sorry.
First name.
File.
So means it is a what is that? It is a numeric
File.
or it is a already we know that it is numeric or it is a text or anything we can use as a file. So means we need to select from the file, and after that we can click on the properties and click on create table, click on ok, and here by name I am selecting as a first name. Okay, and close this and click on ok and no. So like this we can do from the all values what values you are entered. So now anyone can explain, just I will put from the cursor and process explain, but everyone will be familiar. So select the okay parameter value and click on right button,
Place.
replace
Place
with
with
parameter, and click on create
create.
new parameter and give the parameter name. Which value you are doing last name, you can give it as a last name underscore param.
Sir, is
And
it compulsory give the name underscore param?
yeah, that is a good thing. See, if you someone will be see miss, so you done from the parameterization for this value, they will be
This
easy
look
to
like a
identify.
professional, am I right?
Yes, professional. Yes, that is the
Yes.
professional ways. Okay, and click on properties and click on create table and okay. So naming conventions are very important for us. That is why I am giving from the everything properly for naming conventions. Because once we can enter the company means you need to enter as a professional. So if you done the scripting, they will once look this. Okay, he done from the excellent. What are maybe we can done. The script is pass or fail. What are maybe. So by seeing okay naming convention should be very clear. So is a good expert. They will think about. Okay, so that is why naming conventions are very important for us. So now I selected as a column name is a last name param and click on close and click on ok and click on no. So like this we can do from the these all values also, address 1 address 2 all values we can do. Okay, same thing you can need to perform from the all things, address 1 address 2, and like next value is a billing address, country, continue, and so everything like zip code, everything you need to do from the okay same way you can do.
Sir,
Okay,
for alphanumeric, we can also use for file.
yes,
Alpha.
alphanumeric we can use from the file, but date you don't use. Date means you should be use the date and time only.
Okay.
Okay, okay, So
any other example, sir, which is related to the file and datetime example like group by? So in which case we have follow that? So someone ask from us in interview
yeah,
like
yeah,
group.
it is a, say it's a file, nothing but if it is any like type of the like text or numeric, alphanumeric, whatever maybe you can use from the file. Date and time means it should be date and time format, like it is a dd, okay, yy or hh, dd and seconds, like time also, including from the date and time, nothing but it is a date format, maybe it is a dd, yy,
Okay,
otherwise,
sir.
and hours, hh, minutes, seconds, ss, milliseconds, ms.
Sir, there are other option like accept the file and datetime like group. I have seen there and the replace create new parameter. So in which cases we are using? So could you
Yeah,
give
yeah,
me an
one by one will coming, right? Wait for the, okay. Don't,
okay?
okay, no worry. I will explain from the everything. Group name and iteration number, everything I will explain. Okay, don't
Okay,
worry.
sir.
Okay, yeah. So now the important thing is like doing for the parameterization very easy. Everyone, like you can do from the right button, click on, we can do. So once we can go to the parameters here, what values you done, everything we are able to see here. And if you click from the one by one, everything it will display here, you can observe. So now the important thing will be, these are the parameter type, and we have the parameter properties also, we have parameter properties. So these are also very important for us. So if you see here, we have the parameter types, we have different type of parameter type: sequential, random, unique. Okay, we have the three types: sequential, random, unique. And as same to the here, you can observe each iteration, each occurrence, and one's property. Okay, so when we can use from the sequential, and when we can use from the random, when we can use from the unique, nothing but, so what is the first thing you should understand, the what is the sequential? So sequential, nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Simply sequential, nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Nothing but you have the 5 users will be there. All 5 users will pick the first only. Okay. Each iteration, then each iteration, sequential, each iteration, nothing but. So every user has to pick the first data point. It is updated from the every iteration. So everyone understand sequential, nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Each iteration, nothing but it will be update from the every iteration. For example, we can see the simulator, nothing but just example point of view we can see here. We can give from the 5 users and 5 iterations. Then click on simulate. For here you can observe, so we have the 5 users. Okay, iteration 1, what will happen, you can observe J2W picked. So first user which value is picked, all users also pick the same value. Observe everyone, first iteration time. So iteration, nothing but what is the iteration, nothing but complete business flow is completed, that is the one iteration. Like it is a launch login to pet booking, and after that logout is completed, that is the one complete iteration. So means second iteration time the value will be changing. User 2 is a J2W1, it is coming. But you can observe every user also picking from the same data point. When it is happening means when you are select as a sequential each iteration. So sequential, nothing but every user has to pick the first data point only, but it is updating from the every iteration, that is the each iteration means. Everyone clear this? Hello?
A little bit I have confused. Can you please explain me,
It
please?
looks confusing, but
No, no, no. There is no confusing. Okay, I will explain from the paint also. No worry. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. No worry. So now example. Okay, I have the two things. Okay, one is from the username. Okay, username, and second one is for the password. Okay, so these are, we can call it as a, this is the one data point, one data points. Okay, so for here usernames, you have the some a1 username. Okay, I'm not writing full names, like you can give as Anila like this also. I'm giving as a B Balakrishna. Okay, C Chiranjeevi. Okay, D we have anyone will be there. Okay, N we can give as a Nagarjuna. Okay, they have the passwords some 1 2 any one application I am giving. Okay, you can give from the like. So now what you are doing, first thing what we are doing, we are doing from the sequential each iteration. So sequential each iteration. So now first thing, sequential nothing but what I already told, every user has to pick the first data point. So now you can observe, this is the user, first user will pick the one password, and B also pick the same password, and C also pick the first same password, and N also pick the same password. Why? Because we are doing as a sequential. So this is the happen from the first iteration time. Okay. Second iteration time what will happen means, so second iteration what will happen means, okay, A will pick the 2, B also pick the 2, C also pick the 2, and N also pick the 2. And third iteration, guess anyone?
Sir, C.
All
Sir,
picks
I
three.
can. A is 3.
A is the 3, B is
B is
the
3.
3, C is the 3, and N is the 3. Means if you have the 100 users also, it will pick from the like this. When it is happen means, this is the sequential each iteration time. So if it is a secure application, this is acceptable. See, it's a banking application. Everyone will be password will be same means it is a good thing.
No, no, no.
No, right? Then what will happen? Everyone will be login and they will take from the money from the his account. Means secure application, this property is not useful. But we don't have any security like some applications. Then you can use from the this kind of thing. Like insurance application will be there. So there is no security. Then you want from the use from the sequential each iteration.
Sir, can you please give me any example of application in which these things are using?
Yeah, like insurance application will be there. Okay, and
Sure.
insurance application, like unsecure applications, mainly unsecure applications. So like for example, same to the like if you are doing from the testing also, example assume you are doing banking only, real time don't use from the this, but you are thinking about that you don't have much passwords but you have the usernames. Got it? You don't have much passwords, but you have the username. At that time, you can use from the this sequential also. Like maximum, don't use from the secure application as a sequential each iteration. It's clear, everyone? See, if you observe also now here we are simulated. You can observe also user one pick the J2W and all user also pick the same. And second iteration time, user one pick the J2W1, all user will pick the same. And third time, fourth time, fifth time. So means it will be continue from the, if you want to from the 100 iteration also, based on from the number of users, it will continue from the means. But you can observe one thing, iteration to iteration, user name will be changing. As the password is changing. Yes or no? See, users will be, all users will be picking from the same password only. But password only, one time only we are using. Got it, everyone? So this is the sequential etc. When you can practice, right, you can easy to understand, no worry. And in our material with example also will be there, how I explain now, right? Same way will be there. Now we can see the random each iteration. So anyone guess random means? Random nothing but it is a user will pick the randomly any value. Okay, simulate, can simulate here. I'm giving from the 4 iterations and 4 users and simulate nothing but just we are understanding here. You can observe here random. First thing is the random. Random means what? Every user has to pick the randomly any one of the dot file. So you can observe user will pick the J2W1 and user 2 is pick the J2W4 and user 3 is a J2W and user 4 is a J2W4. That is the first iteration. Second iteration time you can observe. So here 1 means same also it will pick, chances will be there because that is the random property. This is also not a secure application, we can't use, only for okay unsecure applications we can do. Okay, so like you are, if you give from the any user any password, it will login is okay fine, means you can use from the this kind of things. Okay, means username whatever you can give, password what value it will be there in your list, it will pick from the anything, means you can use as a random property. It's clear everyone? Yeah. Now one more is the unique. So unique nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. First point unique nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Each iteration nothing but we know every user will be like updated from the every iteration. Okay, example we can see from the here. So nothing but is a one-to-one mapping. See again now we are doing from the okay again username okay and password. Okay, now again I am giving from the usernames. Okay, some X is the username, some Y and some Z, some A, and password I am giving from the some A is the one password, B is the one password, and C and D. And for example, if you want more also A1, some B2, some C1 or D1. This is the just passwords. These are the. So now what is the our property? Okay, what is our property? Unique each iteration. Unique each iteration. So now you can think about it. Unique stand for every user has to pick the first data point. So first data point means it is a one-to-one mapping. See, user 1 pick the user 1 password only. User 2 pick the user 2 password only. User 3 pick the user 2 password only. User 3 pick the user 4 password only. Means it is a one-to-one mapping. Okay, it is a one-to-one mapping. And next time each iteration you are giving, right, each iteration nothing but what will happen, this the first iteration time it will happen like this. Second iteration time what will happen means in this A1 place some different your name it is coming. Okay, like some okay 1, some 2 password 3 and 4 will pick from the, this is also like one-to-one mapping only. Because you can observe one thing, like iteration to iteration values are changing. Why? Because you are giving as a property each iteration. So everyone clear? So this is the important thing. It's a secure applications, like it's a banking application. What is the application you are using, like Facebook, Instagram, your Gmail? So like your username, your password only you need to log in, means That is the actually realistic environment. So means maximum we can use from the unique, from the all secure applications. If you are doing from the banking or insurance, healthcare or any social website or e-commerce applications. So e-commerce application also our username and our password only it will log in. Yes, right? So those are will be secure applications. It's clear from the unique each iteration, everyone?
Yes, sir. But somebody asked us, like, give me some example, and with the login credential, with that, this is a unsecure application and random. So, what example heck we have to give insurance application? So,
Yeah, any
if I'm
application you can tell as a any application, like this is the unsecure application, you can tell okay these are the username, these are the password. So random means user will pick the anything, like X will pick the 2 also, Y will pick the again 2 also, otherwise Y will pick the 4 also. That is the random. Okay.
so okay, sir. If any live
Yeah.
example exists, so I it will be help for us.
Oh no. Okay, so that is the unique each iteration thing. Okay, and you can observe one thing, if you select from the sequential, okay, if you select a sequential, see, you can observe here this property will be every time sequential and random. This is the like fixed, like continue with the last value only it will come. But if you select from the unique, you can observe continue with the last value. Continue with the last value, and as same to the you can observe we have the different things also will be there. About the user will be there, continue with the cyclic manner also will be there. About the user nothing but, so when is the like the script will be abort, it will automatically abort that user. Means if you are executing from the third user, your script will abort. After third iteration it will goes from that. Maybe if you want cyclic manner means it will be repeat from the like again it will pick from the like this also. If you go here cyclic manner means what will happen, again this is pick from the some, here is the e1 is there, so it will pick from the this also. Like cyclically it will continue from the like this, cyclically it is again it will pick from the a1 also, b1 also. So cyclically it will pick. So last value nothing but, so what is the last value will be there, like a is the d1, up to that only it will complete. So based on that we can select from the property from here. So this is only applicable from the unique only. It's clear for everyone? Praveen? Praveen, are you there?
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, correct.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. I'm not seeing everyone joined. Manish also joined.
Kiran, suppose if we have multiple data, like we are passing that information, right? Credit card information and all.
Yeah.
So for that also it will be applicable, right? For each
Yes, yes,
iteration, like
yes, 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 it is applicable. So
okay.
if it's credit card or
Uh,
if it's first name, last name, everywhere it is applicable for these properties. Not only for username, password.
one
So you can observe, if you
one more.
select
Uh,
everything, you will be able to see the properties.
okay.
So if you select here, you can see this. If you select from the credit card also, you can see this. All properties will be available from the every, when which value you are doing that, that parameter will be available from the this properties. Okay. So now this is the each iteration story of the sequential, random and unique. Same to the we have the one more
Kiran,
property.
I have one
Yes, yes,
question here.
yes, yes, yes.
Um, for parameterization thing, like here we are like we are making it as for each value we are doing that thing, right? So if suppose we have like hundreds of data, then we can't go for each value and create the parameter, right? So in that case, what we have to do?
So you have the
Let's say
100
like
data. Yeah.
yeah, let's say there is one application like we need to submit form. There we it will have like couple of details. Let's assume like around 50
Okay.
text boxes or something.
Okay.
So after recording the script, like for each value, like we can't go and create a variable, right? This parameter thing. So is there any way that we can do bulk one or
Data creation, right? You are asking.
this parameter thing?
No, Kiran, actually, Parveen is asking, like, suppose you have to use the name and password, you have to enter the card details, every credit card details, but we have to submit for 50 user, different user, and different details. So what can we do for that? Is it? Am I right, Parveen?
No, no, what I'm asking is like username and password. If we have the 50 columns to enter the
Okay.
data,
Okay.
after recording the script, we did for username, password, and credit card and details, right? So
Yeah.
for each value, we can't go and create parameter, right? That will be time taking, right?
Yeah. So the maximum, see, you can observe. So we need from the maximum username password should be unique data we need first thing.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. For here, first name, last name will be there. If you give from the anything, it is applicable.
Okay.
So if you are created a whatever maybe, but you can give from the anything, no problem, because your name you can give, okay, my name you can give, or anything you can give, like test one, test two you can give. So everything it is picked because this is not a mandatory data. Only for
So
username password.
for every user we can do the load testing by keeping the same values.
Yes, same values also, no problem for that. But username password will be some values will be we need to give from the different also. See, credit card also will be there. So already you have credit card will be data will be different data will be there. Okay, Mastercard, Visa will be there. So based on that data you can pick and you can put it from the here. If it is a mandatory for that column, or means some fields only mandatory, those fields we can give from the more data. Remaining will be no need. Same data also it will work. Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now like sequential, each iteration is completed. So we have the already I told we have the three properties from the here, each occurrence and once also. So if you select from the once, so sequential means what I told, every user has to pick the first data point. So each iteration nothing but every time it is updated from the every iteration. But here sequential will be same only. Every user has to pick the first data point only. But once nothing but, so first iteration time which value is picked, if we are doing from the 100 iteration also it will pick from the same values. If you can observe simulate here, you can click on simulate. See, user one pick the ABC, ABC, ABC because we are given as a sequential. But you are selected as a sequential once. Second iteration you can observe what is the values picked from the iteration 1, iteration 2 also same, iteration 3 also same, iteration 4 also same, iteration 100, 2000, whatever may also it will pick from the same. Got it? So this is the once property. If you select from the random also, it will be same. Like if you click simulate, click on simulate. Here you can observe user 1 pick the ABC and all user also pick the ABC, and iteration 2 also ABC, iteration 3 ABC, iteration 4 ABC. Okay. Otherwise we'll select username param, it will be understand we have the data, right? I think here we don't have data, that is why only that is showing. Okay, we'll select from the sequential once only first. Okay, already simulate and can simulate. See, J2W, all user also pick the same. These kind of things when you can use means, so any application it is a secure or non-secure whatever may be, so you don't have much passwords but you want to from the execution. Okay, so you can do from the this kind of thing. Like if you are executing 100 user also, one password it is fine from the this 100 users. So at that time you can use from the once property as is a random or it is a sequential you can use. But I want from the only from the like one-to-one mapping means you can select from the unique property. You can select unique, click on simulate and click on here simulate. You can observe user 1 J2W, user 2 J2W1, user 3 J2W2, user 4 J2W3. Like it's a one-to-one mapping, but we are given as a once property. Iteration 1 what value is picked, all iteration also is picking from the same. Okay, so this is the unique once property, like it is a unique or sequential random property. And we have the one more thing will be there. So that is the, again I am selecting as a sequential. Okay, sequential, and we are selecting from the now each occurrence. Iteration is completed, once completed, now each occurrence. So occurrence, if anyone guess what is the occurrence?
Present.
Yes.
Each
So
presence.
yes, occurrence is nothing but in our script only. For example, one column will be there. Some value you are doing as a parameterization. Some example first name only will be there. So when you are selected from the occurrence, what will happen means every update to the every update value. Like for in your script only you are observe that okay here is a one first name, here is a one first name is there, you are select as a occurrence. Then what will happen means first occurrence is the ABC will pick, second occurrence will be some BCD will pick, and third occurrence means it will updated from the every occurrence. This is the every occurrence. Each iteration is nothing but every iteration it is changing. Occurrence nothing but it is updated from the every occurrence of the values. Like it is updated from the every occurrence. If you select from the, see here simulate will be not work. Why? Because we need from the updated value. So that is why you cannot simulate as a parameter where update value is each occurrence. Alternatively you can select as each iteration. Means simulate also we can't to do because every time will be update from the occurrence of the values. So if you select random also, but this will be same. If it's a random or unique, whatever may be random nothing but randomly. You sequential nothing but every user pick the first data point. Unique nothing but it's a one-to-one mapping. Like every user has to pick the first data point only. So these are the properties. So everyone clear this? Uday? Sunny?
Can you repeat it once?
Once property. Yeah, see for example,
That each occurrence, each occurrence.
okay, each occurrence, okay, see, yeah. So I will give from the example from the notepad, then you guys will be easy to understand. Okay, so now I did from the some UID I did from the parameterization. Okay, UID I did, and I done from the, this is the same script only I done from the UID and UID. So 4 times will be there in my script. I done from the parameterization. So actually when you are selecting from the each iteration nothing but same value only it will pick from the first iteration time, right? And next is a occurrence value, what will happen means first time it is a pick from the 1 2 3 4, and second time occurrence means it will update value is updated, right? Some different values picked, and next time will be some different occurrence will be picked, and next time it will pick from the like this. So occurrence nothing but it is updated from the every occurrence, like it will updated from the every occurrence of the value in the script. Got it, Praveen? Okay, like you guys can go through the material and you can practice well, then you will be know from this. Okay, you can select
Kiran,
the, yes.
Yeah, what purpose you are using the first data line in the file format, here.
What is that here?
First data line.
Here, this one.
The file format. Yeah.
This one, right?
Yeah.
This first data line only, right? You're asking?
Yeah, first data line.
Yeah, see, for example, you are already used this J2W. So don't want to pick from the first line, then you can select from the second. Then see, you can observe that will be not pick from the when you are execute. It will start from the second value onwards.
Suppose in the test data, 100 data is there.
Okay.
But I want to pick the 15th data. How?
You can give from the 15th. If you already it is their data, you can give from the 15th here.
Only the first data line it means pick up the what you want.
Yes, you
Here
can give from the data. There you can give from the that 15 data means you can give 15 or 20, 100. You can how many values will be there in your file? You can give from that. It will pick. See, 1 you can give 1. You can give 4. It will pick from the fourth one. If you want 3, it will pick from the 3. Okay. So like this, it will be applicable. So it's clear, everyone. So today I'm stopping from here. Don't confuse everyone. Okay, just simple this one. Once you can practice and assume to the go to the material and you need to read from the like what is the sequential, what is the random, what is the unique, what is the each iteration, what is the occurrence, what is the once. You can read it and assume to the you can practice here. So just first what you can observe, how you can observe means you can observe I did from the simulate here. Don't simulate here, just understanding point of view you can simulate. So real time when you are doing right, you can go to the runtime settings, you can execute from the 5 times. Then in output window you can observe that username password. Okay, first iteration time when I given sequential each iteration which value is picked, and second iteration time which value is picked. So when I change from the random which value is picked, so I want from the this list from the minimum 5 iterations from the every property and everyone share to the in our group. If you want to share the how you can share, you can share. Okay, you can give from the like on Excel. Okay, if you go from the Excel, okay, give from the like serial number and can give from the okay property name sequential each iteration. Okay, first iteration 1. Okay, iteration 1. Okay, iteration 1. Iteration 1, and here username what value picked and password what is picked. Okay, you can merge for this also. Okay, okay, this is the first iteration time, and second iteration, third, fourth, fifth, up to fifth iteration I want. Okay, iteration 1, 2, 3, 4. Today onwards everything is a practical only. Okay, everyone will be do the practice also, and I will see the first is 15 minutes everyone script only I will observe. Okay, so this is the one sequential, and next will be sequential occurrence also if you try. Okay, otherwise occurrence is updated value, right? Maximum you can't use that. If you want miss you can use that also, and I want from the sequential ones, and the same thing I want from the repeat from this. I think I good. Okay, so this is the sequential ones, and same way I want from the like everything will be same way I want. This is the sequential is completed, right? Next will be random each iteration. Okay, next. So like this I want from the random ones also, means you guys will be know that okay what value is picking from the when we are changing from the these properties also random ones. Next will be unique each iteration. Okay, and the next will be unique ones. So this will be fine for us with this data, with the 5 iteration data, and you can send this table to me. Okay, first thing, don't do from the directly scripting. First you can go to that and you can read from the like one by one, like what is the sequential, what is the random, what is the unique, and what is the each iteration, what is the occurrence once. And as to the I think in our material mapping also will be there, like example iteration 1 is this will be iteration 2, you can check that. And after that you can record one script, do from the username password, and try with the this way with 5 iterations. Clear everyone this requirement? I will share if you want, means just I will share this in our group also, just it will be there. If anyone means you can go through the here and you can easy to understand.
Kiran, please share that work model as also, which I asked from you on last week. The work model, test plan work model. You have created that.
Yeah. I will change some details there because some project data will be there. I need to remove and I will send. Okay.
Okay, please send it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah. So